Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we are back with another video. Now guys, in this video we're going to talk about Sean Diddy Combs' former chef. She is saying that she doesn't approve of Sean Diddy Combs getting bail and she's very much scared.
As one of the actual minor victims to Sean Combs' physical assault while I was employed by him, as someone who was a witness to the abuse towards Cassandra Ventura Fine during my time of working for Sean Combs, I would just like to say that this is a grave miscarriage of justice. And I would like to also address that last year on March 20th, I was contacted by the federal government. They showed up at my door with badges. I refused to speak to them because I was terrified. So I was served with a grand jury subpoena that day before they left my home in Atlanta, Georgia. I confided in 3 different people about that visit from the feds. Terrified is actually an understatement. By April 11th of 2024, I was being contacted by Sean Combs' initial lawyer, Aaron Dyer. I have a voicemail that he left and text messages stating that Mr. Combs was aware of the visit from the government and that they would like to extend to cover my legal fees. These are facts. This, in my opinion, was witness tampering. I was supposed to testify this year on May 20th. I was in New York. It was announced. It was on CNN that I was supposed to be testifying, and I was pulled because I flipped out on the government. These are also facts. I want to be very clear. As a victim, as a former employee of Sean Combs, I do not feel safe. I am extremely traumatized. I do not know where to go from here. I did submit my own letter to the judge. I stand by everything that I said. I knew that he beat Cassie Ventura Fine in 2009. I know that she was dragged from the vehicle. Okay. I know that I saw her 2 days later at the London hotel when me and one of his assistants brought her a bag. Okay. This was a miscarriage of justice. And beyond any of this, I don't really have anything more to say. And I really don't know where to go from here. Just know that I am terrified and I am traumatized. And it's honestly, fuck him.
She's carried to her court to the point wherein she even wrote a letter to the judge asking the judge to deny Sean Diddy Combs bail. Now her name is Jordan Atkinson. She, at the beginning of the investigation against Diddy, she was reached out to by Homeland Security. Homeland Security wanted her to testify against Diddy. Now after Homeland Security listened, and this is how you know Diddy has connection in the police force. This is how you know he had connection on that jury panel. Jordan said, immediately after Homeland Security reached out to her, Sean Diddy Combs' legal team, Sean Diddy Combs' people reached out to her. They were promising her to offer legal assistance and possible compensation because she has had experiences that should have never happened to her as a chef. Just imagine. Now, she said that she went to New York. She was supposed to testify, but then she basically caved in. And I think that is natural. It is natural for people to be or to feel unsafe, especially when you've experienced individuals like Sean Diddy Combs. Well, I don't know how it is that you were the chef and scared of Diddy when you're preparing his food. Diddy should have been the one scared of her. Come on, girl. That's why I say, sometimes it's good to have friends from all different walks of life to teach you a thing or two, because the moment that Diddy violated her and assaulted her, she should have known how to take revenge in those meals. But anywho, not giving anyone any ideas now, just saying. Now, we're going to dive into this report so as to give you guys some accuracy on what is being reported. Now, they're saying Diddy's former personal chef says she is traumatized and terrified after he was acquitted of the most serious charges in his federal sex trafficking trial on Wednesday. Jordan Atkinson, who alleges she was both a victim of and witness to Diddy's abuse over the years, upped on Instagram following the stunning verdict, noting, "I do not feel safe. I am extremely traumatized. I do not know where to go from here." Now, it doesn't stop there. In the video, because she did a video, I'm going to share the video with you guys at the end so you can hear what she has to say in person. You can tell that she's scared. You could actually tell she was making this up. She's not trying to be funny or anything like that. She's literally actually scared. Now, in the video and accompanying caption, Jordan alleges she was assaulted by the Bad Boy Records founder in 2008 at his New Jersey estate and learned he beat Cassie for the first time in 2009. She says she was intimidated into silence, worrying both of their lives were on the line. So after she witnessed what Diddy did to Cassie for the first time, she was worried to her core. Both of them were worried for their lives. I don't know why Diddy was able to scare so many people. I believe that there were greater things that took place in that circle that these people have witnessed and are not talking about it. And I'm talking about police being involved. I believe that Little Rod was one of the only brave people to talk about the police involvement and how they would cover up these alleged crimes and all of that. But I do believe that these people have witnessed more gruesome things than what they're telling us. And I don't think all of this is over and done. I think there's a lot more that is about to come out. Mark my word, because I've been really, really good at calling it. Because even before the trial, I'm saying I can't see the racketeering connection, because if they don't bring out the other people who are connected, they won't be able to establish racketeering. And my word did came to pass. Anywho, guys, let's continue. No, Jordan alleges she was further traumatized when the federal government knocked on her door and then served her with a grand jury subpoena to testify during the trial in May. She claimed the only reason she was not called to the stand is because she flipped out on the government. Adding on to her stress, she claims Diddy's legal team reached out to her with an offer to cover any legal fees following the visit from the government, an instance she believes is witness tampering. The professional chef ripped the jury's verdict as well, calling it a grave miscarriage of justice. Everyone finds the grand jury final decisions to be weird. Final decision to be weird. And it is so weird, even to the point where when you have like a Candace Owens telling you that this verdict is not normal and this trial wasn't normal either, because we saw a lot of things, names being mentioned, celebrities who were mentioned, and that was just it. And normally that does not happen. When Sloan Bell told us that this was an orchestrated takedown, it is. I see some people in my comment section saying that Sloan Bella did not get everything right on her predictions and all of that. Diddy was using witchcraft and a lot of things. If you guys wasn't paying attention, and if you were watching Rotten Mango, she was one of the people who highlighted the suspicion of Sean Diddy using, allegedly rituals and magic. Sean Diddy Combs was so in tune to Rotten Mango. When the Rotten Mango said that Diddy looked like a koala, sorry, he basically told the sketch artist to sharpen him up a little bit. So he was following everything that woman was saying on her platform, because if she wasn't hitting a lot of things, he would have no need to be pointing out to, please fix my image, because see, this girl is even calling me a koala, which means that he was following what Rotten Mango was saying, and I don't know what other creators they might have been following, okay? But I do get the sense that he was literally following that woman's platform and listening to what she was, delivering about him. But let's continue. Now, she attached proof of her subpoena as well as letter to Judge Aaron Subramanian, in which he asks for Diddy to be kept behind bars, where he remains without bail as he awaits his sentencing. They go on to talk about what he has been found guilty on and what he hasn't been found guilty on. Now, guys, in the clip, she details everything that she experienced. And if you listen to what she's saying, and if you even listen to how she's saying it, you can definitely tell that that woman is extremely scared and afraid of Diddy. And it seems as though a lot of people in the industry are. And normally when that happens, as Shara 7, Miss Sprinkle says, Kanye West has been cheating the industry because he knows that many of those people were did by Diddy or is a part of it, but they are staying away, just hiding and keeping the low, acting as though they're not involved in it when they are. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.